Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
Hi, everyone. Good morning to you. It's 8 o'clock on the start of your Wednesday. We were just saying it should be Thursday, and so Thursday was in my head.
I literally just came in here. I said, it doesn't feel like a Wednesday. It feels like today should be Thursday.
It does.
And I messed with your head. I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh. This is one of those days where you just want to stay in bed, you know? What?
I was just laughing because it was like a text message string between me and Thread and me and Paul. Sorry. And my thread is like, and he's like, yep. Okay.
He's like, shut up. You are psycho. Glad you're with us. So my friend Chris texted me this morning and he goes, I'm not really sure I like your shirt and tie combination today. And for whatever reason, the cameras downstairs made it look like super bright blue and super bright green. And it looked weird, or super dark green. But here,
I didn't think it looked that weird.
Well, I think it looks so much better here. And in person, I think it looks a lot better than it did on TV this morning. I don't know. Like, same thing with your sweater. Like, it looked super dark green.
Really?
Yeah. But I think it looks like olive green here. Like, I think that we match really nicely today.
Well, you were the one who picked it this morning.
I know, because I really wanted to wear this
in a
tie.
while. I know. He's like, do you have anything olive green? And I was like, ooh, olive green. And I kind of really don't have like a dress like it. But then I was like, oh, you know what? I have this sweater.
I like that sweater.
I haven't worn it for a really long time. Well, it's been the summer.
And you really weren't here last winter.
Oh, that's also true.
So,
you know, like, I'm pretty sure there's some clothes, like a box of them somewhere that I put aside. Like, I'm not going to wear these anytime soon.
Right.
I don't know where they are. I'm going to go upstairs and find them all.
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to look at the color here.
Yeah, it looks, well, it looked weird, maybe different on
our monitors or something. Mm-hmm.
But on Hi Mom, on TV, it looks a little bit different than it does right now.
I like a green. It's
Me
my
too.
favorite
And I
color.
like green and blue. Those are my two favorite colors. Anyway, let's talk the road conditions this morning. I see somebody asking about Genesee County, Paula. I don't know that we have much of an update on roads specifically in Genesee County, but I do want to take a live picture right now of Route 5. First of all, look at the wind bouncing that camera all around. And this is right by Outer Harbor Drive. I'm getting nauseous looking at this. I got to be honest with you. But you could see that there's such a delay coming into downtown Buffalo. So, when you have this kind of an issue, make sure that you're leaving yourself some extra time. But that's not the only crash that we're dealing with this morning.
So there's one on the 990 north, right after the 290 in Amherst. They've got the right lanes closed there. That's been going on for about half an hour. And then that Route 5 one that you talked about, left lane closed there. That just happened 10 minutes ago. Then the 290 west has congestion. That's exit 4, so that'd be going the other way. So
a lot to deal with. Here's the one on the 290 right by the 990. This is exit 4. Look, the roads aren't snow covered.
They have the right lanes closed, but it almost looks like
the whole area. But look at how traffic is moving so slowly off in the distance.
By? I'm not sure.
You can see the trucks.
Okay.
And the cars are moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we can hear all the rain outside in our studio here, and Kim's right. The snow is gone in Angola.
It's almost like a wintry mix in a lot of places. So the radar really was like green, pink, where you get that wintry mix, and then the snow. So you just got to be extra careful.
Anita says Cheektowaga roads are very slushy and slick.
Right. So if there had been any snow on the roads,
sure, it would have been a big problem.
Yeah.
Do we have a sky cam shot, Jordan? We could also take the radar if we can, if we want to, which I would like to, but I don't know that Aaron has that in. Snow, Jason says, is still there in Springville.
Let's see if he can put it in. Let me see if I text this here.
It's just a nasty, gross day, and that was Aaron's weather word today, gross. And for good reason. Hey, Connie, good morning. It's been cool in Florida, 44 today. Yesterday was quite windy. It felt like the 20s in Florida, she said. That's crazy. And I saw from one of my friends, actually, who is in Florida right now, there's a falling iguana alert.
Okay, it's not funny because I feel bad for the little guys.
Okay.
Okay, but I text Aaron to see if he could put the radar in, so we'll see. They had that on the news last night, and then they had like one of the little ones that have fallen. They're like, they freeze, they get kind of stunned, and they go boom.
Do they come back to life?
I think so. I think they're just,
Barb says, and just like that, the snow is going away for now. Yep. my mom, it's just blah.
Yeah,
I
it
know.
is.
It's yucky outside.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, it's going to be such a pain getting my dog outside today.
oh, I know.
He is one to take a look at the rain and put the brakes on.
He says, no dice.
And like sometimes he'll be like, you want to go outside? And he'll like sits by the window and he's just like,
No
he does
thanks.
a lot of like, does your dog do this?
No, Gladys just goes. She's all or nothing. She's all gas, no brakes.
My dog's really big into the eyes.
You want me to go out there?
Like he'll give you like, if he wants something, he wants his leash, he goes, or he wants a treat, he
So
looks
funny.
at that, or he looks at that, you know.
Oh, Anita, right, muddy paws. I know. Linda says that was a taste of what's to come. I'll tell you, I got Gladys a new winter jacket, and she needed one, but I got it with like a fur collar.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's adorable. But I put it on her yesterday when I took her out, and the
that's cute,
fur is on the underside of the jacket. So when she puts her head down to smell, she is inevitably getting the fur wet, and it just gets gross. So I don't know that I'm
So
gonna
cute.
use that one anymore, but I'm sure it'll keep her warm in the winter.
by the way, I was texting my husband earlier. I thought you guys might think this is cute because we got family homework
Oh,
from school. We have a construction paper feather that we decorate as a family, and then it goes on a turkey.
cute.
They handed it to me when I got there the
And
other
you're like,
day, and
what
I was
is
like,
this?
okay. So,
Okay.
like, baby's never held a marker or a crayon, so I think mommy's going to be decorating.
This is mommy
it comes
work.
in and it's like beautiful.
Yeah,
You guys
so
know I'm
fun.
nuts.
Okay, so aside from the weather, a couple of things going on today.
Okay, Aaron's trying to figure out how to get weather. Well, he says weather 2's got the radar, so he says.
What do
hang
you
on.
have there, Jordan? Weather 1? Okay. It's fine. It is what it is. We know it's raining outside.
Raining, snowing.
Right. We want to talk two things. Number 1, holiday spending, and number 2, new and used car sales. We had this conversation a little bit this morning, but when we're talking about the holidays, so many people, it turns out, are being scammed left and right when it comes down to what you're buying, either online or you see these crazy ads
So,
on Instagram and
Yeah,
Facebook.
did you ever get fooled by something like on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok? Maybe you saw a product and you're like, oh, I'm going to buy this. We had it happen once at our house. And or you buy something and it's like the worst quality. It's like nothing what was
Right.
advertised.
Well, remember my mom was like super upset
Oh,
last
yeah,
week?
what
okay,
was
so
it?
it turns out that she bought an ornament for us from something she saw on Instagram.
And those are so cute every time you see them advertised.
right. And so it has our sorry, Jordan is texting us on the side here, even though she's sitting 5 feet from us. She got an ornament that says, "In this house we celebrate love," with a Christmas tree and a Hanukkah menorah.
Oh, cute.
But in this house, you can personalize it to say, the family name. So it says Dranch Carigliano. But the thing is, you need a magnifying glass
To see the name.
to see the name, because while it looked good and fit in the proof, when it came in reality,
Yeah.
you can't see a single letter. So she was really upset about that. Felt like she got taken for a ride and paid however much she did for that. So I think it's like those things in particular, as much as it looks nice.
Yeah. So I had a similar. I didn't hate what I got. It was just different. This is years ago when we first got the dog. I got ornaments from our house, from my parents. And it was Katie and Paul, and I can't remember if I got Paul's parents one too. I don't remember, but it was like me and Paul. But it was like the back of the people's heads. You
Yeah,
know, like you pick blonde hair,
Yeah.
blue shirt, whatever, blonde
Blonde.
hair.
Yeah,
talking
go
about-
on.
I was talking about Paul,
Oh, okay.
and for me, blonde depending on the day and the month. And then the dog. So I got it because they had a dog that looked just like our dog. And you know how that sucks you right in.
Yeah.
See, you have a dog that's a particular breed, so it's
Yes.
easy for you to find stuff. Our dog, he's a little mix of something.
Yeah,
you
I
know, he's
know,
a mix of
yeah.
millions things. So I see this dog that they have as an option, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks just like Bandit. So it's like the back of like if you and I were standing together, and then the dog's
Sure.
head is like above somebody, like peeking out over the back. It was so cute.
Okay.
Wasn't exactly what I expected. It was chintzier than I
Yeah, I hate that.
am. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't not cute. It was fine.
Joyce says I had a text scam concerning my debit card. I didn't click on the message and block the number. See, that's smart. And they're being, they're using text more and more often, and they are, they're also becoming more sophisticated when they're creating these scams. But needless to say, when it comes to holiday spending, this is crazy. I thought this was so interesting. When it comes to spending, so many people are having to, A, budget, but B, aren't paying it off and don't have the money to pay it off.
So it came over our email the other day. It was a study done by Wallet Hub. Okay, so I kind of took it to break it down for everybody. And this is what it's basically saying. So what does this mean? With 85% of people spending the same or less, it means we're kind of holding back this year. Because how many holidays do we say we're spending the most? We're spending the most. People are spending more than ever. This found 85% of people are either spending the same or less than they did. And 81%, this was funny, it said they think budgeting in advance really helps. It did not say if we stick to the budget or not.
Well, and then what we were saying this morning is that by spending the same or less, knowing what we were spending last year compared to this year.
With prices.
Exactly. We could be buying less, but spending more.
Right, or the same, and you're still getting less. And so then from there, I thought this was really cute. Look at that. A bunch of people are going to be paying, but a third of people say they're going to open a new credit card or apply for a new credit card to try to pay for the holiday shopping. 57% pay it off, 21% by the spring.
I mean, we're talking almost a quarter of people will pay it off by the spring. That is
okay. Well, here,
really interesting when you consider the idea that people just don't have the money right now.
Right away, 57%. By the spring, 21%. Yep. By New Year's, so just after the holiday, 16%. But after the spring, there's still 6% of people who say it was going to take them till after spring.
Okay, so Danielle says use cash for Christmas so it keeps me on budget. Anita says spending less and the cost of things so much higher, so we're buying less, exactly to our point. Diane, good morning. I put weekly into a Christmas account, no credit card. So does that mean, Diane, that you're only using cash then, taking it from that account? Do you ever go over your budget?
Or a debit. Maybe she's doing a debit card.
Overdraw that account by any chance?
Well, when we talk about all of this and we look at the holidays and we look at how much we're spending and we look at the potential scams, we are lucky that we have an expert who is able to join us and tell us about the different scams that you could be seeing ahead of the holidays.
Okay, so my dear friend Mallory Sofastaii is here with us this morning from WMAR, our sister station in Baltimore. She does our 12 scams of Christmas every single year. And hey, Mallory, good morning.
Hi, Mallory.
Hi, good morning. Thanks so much for having me. I love this Second Cup show. It's so fun.
We have a great time. Mallory, before we get into all of our Christmas stuff, our news director told me that you have a new little guy too at home.
I do. Yes. His name's Lenny. He's 15 months.
Oh my gosh.
So cute.
So I have an L. I have Logan and he's about 10 months.
Oh wow. You're in the thick of it still.
Thank you, Mallory. Poor Ed hears about it every day. Everybody on Second Cup hears about it every day. I just got off the phone with my husband,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. And it's about to be, I don't know if he goes to daycare, but
he does. We just got one of our first homework assignments from daycare. We are decorating a turkey feather.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Mallory, your face says it all.
Mommy and Daddy, I think we're going to be doing it. Yeah. So it's 15 months so fun. Aaron Mason goes, you guys are going to just connect over this. 15 months so fun.
He's babbling. He's saying bubble and mama, and it's so cute. And he's toddling around, so he's walking everywhere. That's nice that he's not like crawling and getting dirty. He's like crawling in the alleys of Baltimore. But
who knows what's crawling there?
Exactly. I'm like, kid, don't eat that.
Don't eat that. Yep.
Oh my God, Mallory, you're so funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so let's talk realities this morning. Last week we aired your story that I think was really interesting, and so many of us fall victim to these scams where it's like you go to Temu, you go to Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, and you see these awesome ads and these people who are like selling this great stuff, but it turns out to be absolute crap, Mallory.
And this girl that you connected with, I have seen her videos because I've seen her do that. So she buys things that she thinks might not be what they're advertised to be.
Yeah. And she's racked up millions of followers for doing it. It's so smart because she's buying the things and she intentionally looks for some of those viral ads that so many of us are seeing because she sees this almost as like a service, like, hey, save your money. I'll buy it and then I'll show you what you're actually going to get. And I think most people know nowadays, maybe that, okay, like that Ozzy Osbourne, like so sad, that you're not going to get what you're seeing exactly, but then what does show up, like this is actually an ad. So she was like, if this is an actual Santa Claus coming in the mail, then you're not going to get what you ordered.
Right.
But it just goes to show too, like when she tries to return these items, they either say like, keep it and we'll give you a 50% discount, or we'll give you a 60% discount, or they just don't respond. And then she has to go through the different channels to try to reclaim her money. But a lot of the times they're coming from overseas. The product quality isn't there. To her point, at the very end of the piece, she said, what people don't realize is the smells. So you also don't know like what chemicals are being used. And, if you really want to have that in your home or gift that to someone.
So Lori says, I typically search for the item on Amazon. That's a really good idea. That way that you're protected by the return policy. Yeah. And I'll tell you, I fell victim, Mallory, and I saw your piece and I was like, dang. I saw like these really cool, like timeless fashion pants that like have a really cool pleat in the front and like a really nice waist with 2 buttons. And I'm like, wow, I think I might look really good in those.
On Instagram? Where'd you see this?
And I bought them, and they came from China.
How'd they look?
Terrible. I look like a clown.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. But how were the pants?
I mean, Mallory, it was just such a pain in the neck. But I emailed them. I'm like, hey, they don't fit, and they look terrible. And somebody actually responded to their credit and said, well, keep those 2 pair of pants, and we'll send you the right size.
Okay.
So I'm just donating the others to old clothes. Okay. I don't know. I guess it's the best way to do it, right?
And when you buy off Amazon too, a trick I like to do is, you go down to the reviews and you see what they are. But honestly, who can trust reviews anymore? Because so many of them are bots or paid for. I like to search by most recent to kind of get an idea when these reviews are coming in, to see if I can find real people. But also what I do is, if you like, right where you click add to cart, you'll see who's selling the item. If it's not sold by Amazon, sometimes I'll click on the seller and it'll take you to their business address. And a lot of the times it's like 50 characters, not in English. And I'm like, is this, do I really want to be buying a kid's walkie-talkie from this seller overseas?
Absolutely. Yeah, especially, because I was thinking about that. We were doing some Christmas shopping and I'm looking, and some of the items are like, let's say they're a plastic, they're something like this. Same thing. I kind of did the, what is this store? Where is this from? And I didn't recognize it. I didn't know the brand. And I'm thinking, anything my kid has right now, he's putting right in his mouth.
Right.
So, I'm like, do I think I want to go with the brands that I know are tested and trusted, especially at this time period,
Yeah, like the lead that could be in the paint or something.
Yeah, I guess you just don't know is the point. So you want, for my mind, I'm like, okay, no Fisher Price. I know they're actually local here, Mallory. They're,
really?
They're
they're
like half an
excellent.
hour away. So for me, I'm like, okay, I know that brand, just stuff like that you think about. I also look for the images when it's clothing for women. So I like the women who will be like, listen, here's my, God bless them, here's my height, here's my weight, here's a picture of how it looks. And I'm like, there we go. Thank you.
So helpful. So helpful.
Mallory, walk us through what you got coming up here, because we're talking 12 scams of Christmas. You've got 12 pieces that are airing, and tomorrow we're talking about job scams, especially if you're trying to make ends meet this time of year.
Yeah, sadly, there's no shortage of scams around the holidays. So I'm finding I actually have to pare it down to 12. But tomorrow's job scams, we wanted to get that out kind of early because so many employers are also hiring for temporary workers, especially delivery drivers. And you want to make sure that you are actually, working with a legitimate company and not just giving your money and information away to a scammer. But what I find so interesting nowadays about job scams, and what you'll see in tomorrow's piece, is these aren't just the typical remote work positions that they get you with this astronomical pay. These scammers are targeting particular professions. Like, we're talking to a college student who was targeted off of his university's like film industry job post board.
Wow.
Interesting.
Like very specific. We talked
Yeah.
to a writer who is specifically looking for freelance work with writing gigs. Like these are very specific, and these scammers, they educate themselves enough to know the lingo or the going rates and stuff like that, or what equipment you might need, so that you think you're working with a professional. But really, they're just trying to, they say, oh, we'll send you the money for the equipment,
Right.
but only spend this much and send me the rest back. Well, by the time you send that money back, the check is bounced and you're on the hook for that money.
Right.
Like there
So
really are no protections there.
There's usually money involved in some way, shape, or form here. They're trying to get you to spend or send to them.
Yes, absolutely. But they come up with such crafty reasons for why they need you to deposit this check or send them back a refund, or, buy these airline tickets for, your new boss or something. But with job scams too, they can be after information, under the guise of, we need your social security number to set up your direct deposit. I was looking at that comment. Yep, scammers, they try to any information they can get from you. And it's a shame, because nowadays, and especially during the holidays, you want a little extra cash and you want to believe it's true.
Right. And that's, they're preying on your emotions, right? Absolutely. And your worst fears, you're not going to be able to afford presents for the holiday season.
Your family.
Right, exactly. All right, Mallory, give us a sense of what your series has, post tomorrow.
Say that again.
What do you have for us after tomorrow's story?
Oh, after tomorrow. Okay. Well, we have pet scams. We have crypto scams, romance scams. Oh, that's a big one. And it's so heartbreaking. We have, let's see, loan scams, advance fee loan scams. A lot of people looking for just, a little assistance, and then they get looped into these terrible loans. Yeah, I'll have to go through the list, but we have a lot coming up. Yeah. And we're spreading it out too, so that, can really sink in and help remind people that these scams are everywhere. Charity scams, everyone wants to give nowadays, and but you want to give to the right people.
You want to make sure it's legitimate, and sometimes that's not easy. Yeah, and those pet scams.
Oh, speaking of pets.
Special appearance. This is Shepard Smith.
Hi, Shepard.
I also have Wolf Blitzer. He's upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
We can tell you love news.
Are they both cats?
News cats. Yeah.
Yes.
I have a third cat. Her name's Ezzy. She's more of a producer, so she's a little behind.
She's behind the scenes.
Got it.
I loved your segment before when you were talking about people going into debt for the holidays. And I was thinking what I'm going to try this year, and hopefully no one's watching who I'm going to give gifts to, but I want to use like my credit card rewards, where you get a certain amount of money for like Lululemon, like, okay. And also all those gift cards you have that are just kind of sitting there. Maybe I can repurpose those and buy gifts with those instead.
Smart.
Yep.
Mallory Sofastaii, you are a genius.
So much fun to have you on.
And she's so pretty and smart.
Oh, stop. I'll come on anytime with you guys.
Maybe we'll have you on again as we get a little bit closer. We could talk about some more scams.
Absolutely. Yes, there's no shortage of them. I'm always happy to do that. And hopefully it's helpful for your...
look at that kitty.
That cat is adorable.
Oh my gosh.
How sweet.
Thanks, Mallory. We appreciate you. We'll let you get back to work on this Wednesday.
Bye, Mallory. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Have a great day. I just want to show you the radar real quick as we kind of move through the morning.
Oh, yeah.
This is nasty.
So you can see that dividing line, too.
Ugh, so much rain, so much snow. Depends on where you are right now in downtown Buffalo. It is just all rain all morning. It's so frustrating.
Peter would like Mallory back sometime.
Oh, my God. Isn't she the best?
She's so cute. I love that name, too.
Mallory.
So cute.
She actually has Western New York connections, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, one of her friends lives here. She came to a wedding here.
Love it.
So Mallory and I have known each other for a while because, we're both investigative reporters. We both go to the same conference every year. And with our company, Scripps, they have connected us all together. And she's just always at the forefront of storytelling and like always on top of the trends, always on top of what's going on. And she just always does the best for the viewer.
Well, these scam reports, I mean, this is the time of the year too. Like she said, they're getting you.
Yeah.
And it's so hard. Issues the romance scams. You know, we
know.
talk about that all the time. It's
Imagine
so
looking
tricky.
for love and somebody catfishes you, and then they're like, "We need $1,000 from you, because you love me so much."
Right.
And then they're like, "Thank you so much for that grand," and then ghost you.
Right. Really quick too. This was from the study also. Will the economy make the holidays more or less fun this year?
What's the answer?
65% of people said it was going to be less fun because of the economy.
Yeah. Needless to say, though, Thanksgiving meals are down in price, believe it or not.
Yeah. So I think this was, more geared probably toward like gift giving. And I could see why that would be really, really tricky
Yeah.
for people.
Lori says, I like Mallory because of her cats. That's cute. Oh my God, she's just so nice. And she's a great time.
Yeah.
Super fun. Anyway, as we're talking costs, we should also talk about cars.
So I think Anita just said she
Yes.
just bought a new car.
All right, Anita, lay it on us. What was it
Anita,
like for you?
Did you ever think about a used car or were you like, I'm just going new? I know there's a couple trains of thought here.
Well, look at the used car price. The average is just under 25G.
A used car.
I mean, you could have gotten a basic run-of-the-mill car. I'm thinking like a Toyota Corolla, for instance, for probably that much money back in the day.
Yeah.
But here we are, and our used car is $25,000. But then you buy new, which is what Anita did, and the interest rates are a little bit lower.
Right.
So what do you do?
Oh, Anita's leasing. Okay, so she leases, she always gets a new.
Thing about having a new car is that you get the warranty, right? The factory warranty. That, though, I think with some used cars you probably could too.
Yeah, because it's usually for X amount of years or miles. So I bet if you got a used car that hadn't hit
Right.
those, parameters yet.
5
you could
years,
be okay.
500,000 miles, or whatever they say.
500,000 miles. Wow. I
know, it's a nice car.
A long time, yeah.
Linda says, we bought a new car a year and a half ago, got a great deal. What'd you get and what'd you pay?
Yeah.
Look at Jason's comment.
Oh, see,
Whoa.
my sister's got a used car. Her lease is $750 a month. I know.
Wait, she's leasing a used car? I didn't know you could do that. I mean,
Oh.
I guess you could.
What kind? $750.
Wow.
And Anita also said, here's something else. My used car is highly desirable, so I got a lot of incentives. So there are some of those cars that people always, what comes to mind is the Jeep Wranglers.
Sure.
People love those things.
Yeah, Russ has one.
They like to retain their value. You know what I mean?
And the way Jeeps, at least they used to work, you could have a balloon payment. So you'd pay less and then you could buy the car outright.
Right.
Which is what you could do, in a standard lease. But you get that balloon payment at the end. My mom says our car's a certified used Toyota, had warranty, only 16,000 miles.
Yeah, right.
Julie wants to know, is 2003 a classic car? No, and in today's day and age, it's just old.
It's a classic. I think classic is a nice way to put it. Yeah.
Oh, wow, a Wagoneer. Those are nice cars.
Super nice.
I mean, I think those are like top of the line and kind
Yeah.
of more
Yeah.
luxury cars.
Yeah, for sure.
So I could see paying $750 for that. But I mean, even that, that's I wouldn't pay it. That's a lot of money.
Uh-huh. Lori says she's driving a 1998 car.
Wow.
Wow. That's amazing that that's still going.
Does it have a tape deck and a cigarette lighter? And do you have the
I had-
automatic buttons or the manual windows?
I had a 1998 car at one point, and it did have a cigarette lighter. It did.
Yeah.
And did it have a tape deck? I don't think so.
Mine did. I remember
CD
driving around
player.
in high school with a tape deck in it because we didn't
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
CD player in the
And you
cars.
put the, yeah.
Yes, and then you'd plug it into your Discman.
Mhm.
Oh, Anita has a 2025 Bronco. Those are nice.
Oh, and her old
Good
one was
for
a
you.
Ford Escape.
Lauren says we just got a new car, very pricey. Julie says I think classic is 25 years old. Diane though, classic car. My son has a 1968 Satellite Pro. Yeah, those are
Wow.
classics.
Yeah. Barb, mine's 2000, a minivan, no rust, runs like a champ.
There you go.
Jeanette, 2001 classic, 60,000 miles. Cigarette lighter to charge my phone still.
Gotta do it.
CDs. Yeah. Those are good chargers, too.
They are, and they charge fast.
Yeah, right.
But
because-
didn't they get hot?
Don't worry about that.
All right, we got to get the show on the road here. Be careful when you're driving this morning.
Yeah,
It's
take-
wet. Just leave yourself some extra time.
Once again, it is Wednesday, not Thursday, but we'll be back here for Thursday tomorrow.
Have a great day.
See ya.